John in Missouri, you're on the air on AI. Go ahead, welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex
Thank
Jones,
you,
for
brother.
having me.
Thank you.
I'm running for District 7 in Southwest Missouri because a lot of what you said, I feel like I don't have any representation from my current representative, Eric Burlison. I feel like he has too much support for Israel, and at the same time, I feel like he doesn't have an America First labor policy. I currently work on the job site right now every single day, and I see it. And everyone doesn't want to lose their job by saying anything. They don't want to. They want to rock the boat, and they don't want to basically get fired for saying the truth. And I feel like we need to take a stand as normal Americans, and we need to do something about it. And I feel like if we don't have the representation, then I feel like we need to step up. And so that's why I'm doing it right now.
Well, that's great. So, other than America First and not being a slave to Israel, that's an important position. What other positions are you concerned about?
I'm super concerned about AI right now, and Trump's executive order basically making it to where we cannot have statewide regulation. I feel like that's going to be incredibly detrimental to the labor force, and it's going to have severe impacts on like sophisticated scamming. And I feel like if you can take a video of someone committing a crime, you can easily replicate a phone number, a voice, and lure someone to another location or even get bank account information. So I think that's something that definitely needs limitations, and we're going to see some huge negative effects from that executive order, I believe.
Yeah, from everything I've studied about AI, we'd have been better off never creating it. But the systems, not just here worldwide, are in a race, so they're greasing the skids where it gets all the best treatment, it gets the low tax rates, it gets all the energy, it gets all the perks, it gets all the red tape taken out of the way, and then it just stampedes forward. That's a total recipe for disaster. So I overall didn't support the legislation that failed. I don't support this executive order. But what about Gavin Newsom and people trying to take control of how AI is done if there's that political vacuum? I understand Trump's reason wanting to win the AI race, but at what cost? What should be done?
Yeah, no, I think you're exactly right. I mean, we should be pushing to be the best and the top of anything. But at the same time, I feel like that cannot be at the cost of the American worker or the American workforce, like we've been seeing with H-1Bs, work visas, and the abuse through that system. I feel like we're going to have that same effect in that cost paid by the American people again and the American workforce. And I feel like that debt to be paid is so huge and so insurmountable. I don't know how we'd get around that.
Excellent points. Let me just get your wild card take on this. What are you thinking about all this Charlie Kirk stuff and Fort Huachuca and the Egyptian plane stuff?
I believe it's really a push out there to put misinformation and to make it to where like actual real critics of the situation are discredited. Like everyone on the left's going to go and see people like Candace Owens and go, well, you're with those people, and they're going to kind of lump us all together and delegitimize the whole movement, everything you've been fighting for, because someone like Candace Owens wants to jump on the train and basically say all this stuff and, again, muddy the waters to where people don't even want to believe anything that really is true.
Well, listen, I've known Candace a long time. I don't think she does this out of being bad. It's just that I went and looked into just these two areas, the Fort Huachuca, assassination planning session and the Egyptian planes, and it's just not true. There's a few times a plane she might have been on was near one of these planes that come to the U.S. for servicing at the very place she was. So it's just like everything hinges on that, and then that turns out to be mostly not right. And then this Fort Huachuca thing is just beyond crazy. I mean, it is, the guy putting it out, it is just unbelievably incredible. Not just how he looks and talks, but then his background, what we know about him. I mean, this guy is like a disaster.